Hello Cobra Kai fans, welcome back to the channel. So we have 9 new images released by the Netflix Japanese Instagram page. Now I don't know if these were actually meant to be released. The page decided to take it down and I think the creators were alerted by this. Some spoilers, so a big spoiler warning before we get into it. Click off the video if you don't want to see anything or potentially have anything ruined. If you had any theories or anything about All Valley, those things could potentially get ruined. There's nothing about who wins, it's just images from the actual All Valley. So the first image is of Johnny and Daniel. They're both wearing their gis. We can see that Johnny's wearing his Eagle Fang red gi. Some behind the scenes footage, he's been wearing the same gi, and I think a while ago we all knew he was going to be wearing this gi because of a person going on set and actually leaking this. Isn't that crazy? Him and Daniel look like they're staring at someone, not entirely sure who, but if this is someone that gets injured, then possibly it could be that it's Miguel because they look very concerned. Or it could be that one of their students lost their fight and they're there to comfort them. So next image is of Johnny. Looks like to be at the school because the students in the background and the students that are in front of him all are female, which makes me think that he's looking for female recruits for Eagle Fang. Remember, Eagle Fang doesn't have any females, and that also means there must be a good enough reason for that. Perhaps they need a female for the All Valley, hence why he's looking for female recruits, which eventually he gets Devon because she's obviously joined Eagle Fang as we saw in the trailer. If you didn't spot that, here you go. Now he could recruit other females. Devon is definitely one that does join. It's definitely the school as well, because if you look on the background, you can just about see the West Valley High logo on her shirt, and it's very blurred, but you can definitely tell that it is the school's shirt. Now in this image we see Johnny and Daniel bowing with Sam. Now I'm starting to think that Sam basically went up to both of them because she was going to use both of their styles for one of the fights. Because Johnny and Daniel are both bowing to Sam and they don't look angry with each other, and the fact they're standing together probably means that Sam has definitely learned both of their styles and is using them to their advantage. There's been a big reveal that Johnny and Sam will definitely have more of a connection this season. I can't wait to see how that happens. The next one is quite a big one. So we have Tori and Devon in the All Valley. Now, if you look in the background, you can see in the back it had the semi-finals, finals, and All Valley champion boxes that are blank. Now, we can assume that this has to be the quarterfinals because we cannot see the quarterfinals box. It also says under 18 All Valley girls, which means there is a separate division for the girls, and this is confirmed. I didn't think it would happen at first, but after the season 4 trailer, things were very clear, and because there was more female students entering Cobra Kai season 4, it made a lot more sense. Now Tori is fighting Devon, and one of my predictions is that Tori is going to make the final and fight Sam. Devon probably loses in the quarterfinals, so Eagle Fang lose quite early into this in the girls division. There's only one girl in Eagle Fang and Devon is literally the only one. Now this shot is probably one of my favorites because it's just the way it looks. We have Robby, Terry Silver, and John Kreese. I just love the fact they're all standing together, and damn, look at Robby. He just looks badass. He definitely has a Mike Barnes feel, but I do feel that he will be more successful in the tournament. Now you have Terry and Kreese here together. It looks like that there's a fight maybe that Tori is in. Now because Robby is standing here, he's clearly not fighting. So I think this is the fight between Tori and Sam in the girls division. It would make a lot of sense. Also, a cast member that is an extra for the season 4 called Summer Evans is in the back here. Now in the next image we got a full-on Miyagi-Do look. So we have Daniel, Sam, Dimitri, and Chris. Now this is interesting because if you look at their faces, to me it looks like that something has happened. The fact they are shocked makes me think that something went completely wrong. Perhaps is this where Miguel gets injured, or even that there's a tense fight and they are just spectating and hoping that whoever wins beats Cobra Kai. It's likely that Cobra Kai is fighting, judging by their reaction, and that they have some other student from their dojo and Eagle Fang that could potentially be in this. If it's not Eagle Fang, then there's definitely a Miyagi-Do that's fighting. If it is a fight, then it has to be Miguel versus Robby. If it's not that, then I think that it would be that he's been injured. This image doesn't tell us too much, but it does tell us that Miguel and Sam are still together and they are getting on. I mean, this is obviously a moment that's quite interesting, and I'm curious why they are in the back. Maybe this is before they actually start the tournament. They just have a moment together, but it's very sweet, and it obviously tells us that things between Sam and Miguel seem much better than they ever have. Not too much to take away from this, although the gis you can see, and I do like Sam's Miyagi-Do gi. It looks like the logo looks way better than it did before. Looks real nice. We have another image of of prom with Robby on his own. I mean, this is definitely going to be prom because we learned in the trailer that there was many other images from the prom scene, so it's definitely that. Now the final shot is Daniel visiting Miyagi's headstone. Might imply a few things. Does Daniel and Johnny end up losing to Cobra Kai? And this is when Daniel visits Miyagi saying, I failed and I don't know what to do now. Was it simply just a nice sweet scene like we saw in season 1 where he misses him? It'd be quite nice to see that, but I do feel like this might imply that they end up losing the tournament to Cobra Kai. Him visiting here, he does look quite serious. He looks like he might be telling Miyagi, I've lost and I don't know what to do. Daniel does look like he might take things into his own hands in season 5 based off this image, but we will see what he does. So guys, these are all the new images. There's quite a few things to talk about, but we will find out what else happens in season 4. It's only a few days away. Just to be aware, if there's any spoiler talk on here, I will definitely be putting that in the titles, so you know for a fact spoilers are there. That I won't be putting spoilers in the titles, but I will put a spoiler caption so you know that spoilers will be in the video if necessary. Now if you don't want to see anything from social media or anything about season 4, then definitely stay off until you've watched the whole season, because there will be spoilers. There will be people posting immediate spoiler clips, and they'll be posting a lot of things. Comment your thoughts on what you think of these images, smash that like button and subscribe right now to Cobra Kai Nation, and don't forget to turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one.